imagined. The only way to know how strong is to keep testing your limits.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to the Midnight Run watch party of the Suicide Squad, or Suicide Squad, I should say, because it's not called the Suicide Squad. It's called Suicide Squad because James Gunn's version will be called the Suicide Squad. But if you guys enjoyed that video that started off the show, that was made by none other than Barcelona. Barcy, thank you so much for making that. Yes, and she says, I made this. And yes, she did. That was cool. I absolutely loved it when I saw it last night. And I was like, I even messaged her. I said, hey, are you cool if I show this on the show? Because I think it's awesome. And she was all for it. So yeah, definitely. Like, woo! Nice.
Let's get it going, man. That's going to be a good night.
What's up, Rasha?
Hello, hello.
So, guys, we're going to be watching Suicide Squad, and pretty soon the stream is going to end on YouTube and go straight over to be solely on Twitch and Periscope, so you guys can join us there and be able to watch the film with us. And then what I'm going to do now is, shoot, I got so many links open. Hold on. I'm going to get the link to Twitch. I'm going to post it in the chat. But guys, looking at Suicide Squad, you know, we know that there's a lot going on right now, that we may get an announcement tomorrow or whatnot. We know that, you know, David Ayer Suicide Squad, it's going to happen at this point. But, you know, it's going to be hard to watch this movie knowing that, you know, there's other scenes that we haven't seen yet. But overall, I think what we have to try and do is just try to enjoy it for what it is. We've already done Man of Steel. We've done BVS. Next film would have been Suicide Squad. So that's why I chose to go ahead and play this one. Oh, here we go. Jesse goes, do you have the Ayer cut to watch? Yeah, I do. You got me.
Are we watching the longer one?
I believe so. It's whatever one is on HBO Max.
Okay.
This one's 2 hours and 3 minutes, so I want to say yes, it is.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure. Although Jesse would probably correct me, but I'm pretty sure this is the director's cut version. Although it doesn't specify that, but I don't know. Let's see. So some big news did happen yesterday, though. We saw that David Ayer laid down some tweets that were really, really just kind of earth-shaking.
It's fire.
And that's pretty much what they were. They were fire. And let's go ahead and pull up one of them right here because I already have one queued up. And that is, here it is. Okay, so right here, Sam Parker asked him, well, first of all, the main question that we were all throwing out there, let me see if I can find the main question. Okay, here we go. I'm like following the, I'm like going through the rabbit hole here. Okay, so we all threw this question out there. Started by Jesse. He wrote, what was the toughest scene to leave on the cutting room floor? And a bunch of us tweeted this out because we're trying to get him to answer this question, and hopefully he would respond. Well, he actually responded when Mel Siggy actually retweeted this, and this is what he said. He said, the first 40 minutes. So he had to cut out the first 40 minutes of the movie.
Just think of how much like backstory we could have gotten in those 40 minutes. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, that's almost half the movie.
yeah.
Right. But remember now, he did say later on in another tweet that we'll get to is that he had to shoot scenes that were rewritten by Jeff Johns, which means that they added more story that he had to shoot, and he had to eliminate his already done parts of the movie because that didn't fit into their narrative anymore. So that had to be changed. So 40 minutes was taken out, but what else was taken out? I think we'll find out soon enough. But to me, that's and Mel Stiggy says it right. It's still mind blowing. Imagine removing 40 minutes and replacing 40 minutes with more stuff that Jeff Johns had written for you to reshoot and to put into the movie. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. Jesse even says it's crazy. And yes, Dr. Fate, Steppenwolf was supposed to be in this beat. Yes, he was. He was supposed to be in the film along with Parademons as well. And there was a bigger storyline that was going on, but they wanted to move away from that because they didn't want to have any connection to Zack Snyder's Justice League because they panicked. And we'll get more into that as well. But first, just off of this information alone, what do you guys think? Brian, I'll start with you. I mean, at this point, 40 minutes, what does that mean to you?
Well, I'm kind of glad I'm on this one tonight because as far as the Suicide Squad goes, it was my least favorite out of the bunch. With exception to Birds of Prey, which was okay, but anyways, I think anything at this point is great. And I was talking earlier with Enosh about certain people complaining about getting more with the Snyder Cut and stuff, and it's like that's awesome. That's like ordering a hot dog and getting a steak. I mean, it's
exactly.
anything at this point would make that movie leaps and bounds better than the one that we saw.
Well, and Rasha, what about you? 40 minutes. I mean, that's a lot to take out and replace with.
It is. I mean, if you think about it, what is the average runtime for a movie? And how much of that can you actually safely take out before it doesn't resemble the original in any way, shape, or form?
Right.
Well, and then if you start putting the scenes in the wrong order as well, because remember, we will see this when we watch the movie. There are some things that seem out of order.
Yeah.
As if, oh wait, shouldn't we have seen that first? So they've chopped the order in which the scenes were supposed to be laid out as well.
Oh shit! I forgot you guys can see my screen. I was all checking my freaking messages and everything. Okay, so the next thing is you know what that deserves. Hold on, that deserves this. I screwed that one up. I totally forgot. I was sure. I looked over. I was like, "Oh crap!" It's a good thing I have anything personal going on there. Okay, so we keep following this story. Now it goes into this question where he says the music video edit in the theatrical cut. One of the things I dislike the most. I want to see the real thing. He says my cut was all score, no source cues at all.
And that was something I really disliked about the movie. It felt like watching a movie trailer. It was like, if they put Icky Thump in here, I'm turning it off.
Yeah. At this point, you know what I mean? It's like, so that also, you do hear some of Stephen Price's score during the when they're landing in the airport at, I think it's in Midway City. You can hear the score in the background. There's some scenes where you can hear it, but most of it's taken up by this. The more popular music that they threw in there because they thought it'd be, I don't know what they thought. I mean, some of it works. I think, some of the songs in the film I do kind of like.
Yeah,
but
that's fine,
still, overall, though, I would have preferred to have just the original score that was supposed to come with this movie.
Well, I mean, the songs worked because they went and asked the artists to write a song for the movie.
Right. But
of course it was going to work. But it's kind of looking back now. When you look back at the timeline of how this all happened, it really looks like all it was distraction. It was fluff. Yeah, they're like, how can we distract people from the fact that they're not going to get the movie that they saw in the first Comic-Con trailer? Let's give them something else to get so hyped up about. We'll increase music sales. We'll get people distracted with other things.
Oh, yeah.
And by the time they notice something's wrong, it's too late.
Yeah. Well, and they figured that they would never know. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, they'll never know. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Exactly.
Let me see. I'm trying to find my stream. Twitch is such a scary place. Oh, there it is. Okay, so here is the link to the Twitch stream because we are going to move to that stream once we're done having our pre-movie chat. Let's see. And here is that link as well. So if you're here, if you're watching the show right now, click on that link and that will take you to the stream over on Twitch, because later on we are going to go there because we're going to be watching Suicide Squad. But before we move forward, let's say what's up to everybody in the chat, because I haven't done that yet. I've only said hi to a few of you guys, and there's a lot of you guys here. So we got Fear Jason here in the chat. We got Jesse Allen, which you've talked to already. We got Barcy. Thank you so much for that video. That was kick ass. We have MX Bravo. We got Dr. Fate here as well.
Hey, buddy.
And we got Andy R. The soundtrack is amazing also. And we got, who else is up in here? Let's see. We got Brian Master of None. We said what's up to Mel Siggy already. What's going on? And we got Sickness in the house.
Yeah, buddy.
What's up, Sickness?
And don't forget, and don't forget Geeks.
Yeah, Geeks Cosmic Entertainment is also here as well.
What's up,
did get your DM. You should check your own DM. And you might find something in there. Is Rishnan here? Yeah, he is.
Yes.
Sickness, my man.
Hey, man, what's happening?
And you can
DC.
see. And let's see. Yeah, DC is here as well. No, honka.
Oh, JC. Oh, JC.
Okay, so now if we keep following this story now, okay? So let me zoom in too so I can make it real big for everybody. There we go. Okay, so my cut was all score, no source cues at all. And then, so he asked this question. He goes, hold on, let me get to the next one. So he goes, just goes to show you how influential the final cut, those music trailers were. And then David A replies, for sure, that became a factor. And this is a big statement I think he made. And a lot of it, we already kind of knew this, but it was never fully, it had never been said. And he finally said it. He said, for sure, that became a factor. But the reason was BVS got chewed up by the critics. And the success of Deadpool, the studio leadership at the time panicked. Then major elements of my cut were ripped out before I could mature the edit. Then Johns wrote pages I had to reshoot with that face of like, damn. And at that point,
shit.
So, which tells you that like he shot a bunch of scenes. He didn't have time to actually go in there and fully edit these scenes before they said, hey, cut that all out. We want you to do this. I mean, guys, that
sounds like they were trying to get rid of the Justice League tie-ins.
Oh,
yes.
Completely.
Yes. They'd already.
Yeah, it's like,
they'd already decided.
I rewrote this, and it's also the guys that were behind it all anyways. Yeah.
It was terrible.
They'd already decided that there was going to be no more continuity. That's why they ripped them all apart.
Oh, exactly. And really, when it all boils down to, this is actually what it is.
Come on, don't bullshit me. Bullshit. Bullshit.
I mean, that's what it was. It was just bullshit. It was complete bullshit.
So much bullshit.
And it's too bad too, because we're gonna watch this film. It's the quote unquote director's cut, but it's still, I don't even know if this is the actual director's cut. It's whichever one is on HBO Max. So we're gonna watch this, and I mean, the movie itself, we know that we're gonna get a better movie eventually, but it's still enjoyable to a certain degree. So I don't want to like bash the movie right now. Then I'm like, all right, let's go watch it now. But it should be fun. It should be fun. So guys, it's 11:15. In about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, we are going to start the watch party. I want to give people time just to kind of switch over and go on Twitch to watch the stream. And see, this is what I was saying, Brian. So if I get a second camera, then keep this stream going, where all you would do is just see me. You know what I mean? So
yeah, there you go.
We got the 300 channel extended cut.
The statement is so loaded.
It is. I mean,
yeah.
That's all truths right there. That's all it is.
Shit, where do you start?
Well, we start with Jeff Johns, because it seems like he was really into some shady dealings during that time. So it's like,
no, but look at this.
Oh,
BVS gets chewed up by the critics Deadpool is deemed a success, and somehow the studio leadership at the time panicked. Why?
Because they're idiots. I mean,
Well, because they cut half of BVS out. God dang, man.
It sucks.
Instead of going back and going, hang on, well, why did BVS not do so well? And why is it that the extended cut actually is more popular?
Yeah.
Maybe we should have, maybe we mucked up. We made a mistake. But they just kept going. They just kept doing the same thing over and over.
Well, now it's all going to change, which is a good thing.
I hope so.
Let's see, does that come through? Yeah, I mean, it needs to change at this point. I mean,
and then the last thing that he says, look at this, guys. Then Johns wrote pages I had to reshoot.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I had to reshoot. He was forced by the studio to shoot this movie.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's like, oh, man. And it's like, I wonder if there was toxicity on that set, too. Especially
I'm so heartbroken for him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure that we're going to be able to see that movie pretty soon, because we know that there's a lot more that was supposed to be in this movie. You were going to have an appearance, of the character Steppenwolf in this film. You're going to have parademons. This was all going to relate to what we're going to see in Zack Snyder's Justice League when we see the parademon hive that Batman finds later on. It's because Enchantress brings Steppenwolf here. She's creating a boom tube to bring Steppenwolf to Earth. Once Steppenwolf gets here with the parademons, and then they start creating their own army of parademons by abducting people and making them into parademons by cocooning them. And Batman finds that layer, and he discovers what's going on. And we're gonna get to see all that in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Isn't the point of the parademons as well is that they search for the mother boxes?
Well, yeah, they're there to search for the mother boxes as well. But
yeah, so it would make sense for Steppenwolf to turn quite a large crowd into parademons and then send them out.
Well, yeah, because and plus, at the same time, he's trying to build his own army as well. So it's going to be way better. It's going to be a more fleshed out story, one that we should have got in the first place.
Oh my! Like if we'd have seen this in the first place. See, I'm kind of new to DC in a sense. Like, I really only watched the movies and stuff like that. So, what I saw in the movies, that was, it left me wanting, more. And it would have totally explained the beginning part of the Justice League, because I was like, what the heck is that? Why is Batman doing this? You know what I mean? I had no idea.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Like the general audience was led into that with nothing.
Yeah, so because you got to remember too. So at the very end, you would have seen Steppenwolf arrive on Earth, and then from there, I'm not sure how the story takes it from there exactly, but it's going to basically he arrives on Earth, and then what's up, Andrew? And he then takes off with his parademons because he's got what he's needed from her, and he sees that she's under attack, and at this point, he leaves, so he's gone.
Right.
And then that's when he goes and he makes his army. What's up, Enosh?
Hey, buddy.
What's up? Hey, I'm down here in the city.
Hey, guys.
What's up, geeks?
What's up, buddy?
So we're talking about these tweets that got put out by David Ayer yesterday and how they relate to the Suicide Squad movie. Enosh, did you see these as well?
I have not seen those. I was busy with some other DC matters today.
A little bit.
Filling my Twitter boxes and
so like that aspect of it, I was gonna get to that, but I don't know. I think it's been talked about enough today that I'm just gonna kind of move on from that.
I just say hashtag I stand with Ray Fisher. Keep standing with Ray Fisher, and everybody change your avatars to Ray's accountability is greater than entertainment logo. That's all.
So Enosh, if you read this tweet by David Ayer, so he had a series of tweets that he put out there. He said that the hardest thing that he had to do was he had to cut out the first 40 minutes of his movie.
I heard that. Yeah.
And then this was the biggest one. He said because of the whole final cut, he said for sure that became a factor. But the reason was BVS got chewed up by the critics, and the success of Deadpool, the studio leadership at the time panicked. Then major elements of my cut were ripped out before I could mature the edit. Then Johns wrote pages I had to reshoot.
Oh.
I mean, that's huge right there.
Plus, I gotta go make a video. I'll talk to you later.
I think right now,
that's huge. Oh my God.
If David Ayer could see Jeff Johns right now, this is how it would go.
Can you believe that? Perhaps even, let's compare it to the size of my head. Andre.
I watched that documentary last night. I watched the Andre the Giant documentary.
Holy shit, that gets me every time.
And so
that's good. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah.
And so basically, we see that the movie was altered quite a bit. And so we're going to watch the movie in a few minutes here. But before we do that, though, it's Halloween, you guys. So there is a few tweets that I want to take a look at because, Halloween is fun. I'm having a great time on Halloween. My kids had a great time today. We made the best of it today. We couldn't go trick-or-treating, so we did it around my house instead. And basically they went to my mother-in-law's. She has a room in our house that she stays with us, periodically. And so she came over, she opened up her back door, she gave them candy, and we just kind of made something out of it, and they had a great time. And then we had a scavenger hunt where they had to find toys and candy. So we try to make Halloween as fun as possible, even though we couldn't go anywhere. But let's see here. Hold on. All my tweets.
Get those tweets together there, Nicotina. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so here's one tweet that I want to show you guys. This is from Why Not Stuff, who's on the show last week. He did this with Sean Connery. Wow. And rest in peace, Sean Connery, as he did pass away today.
That's a wonderful looking picture of me. Yes, I must say. Yes.
And he was 90 years old. I mean, he lived a full life. And they said, this was the best part. If there was a best part, it was that I read that he died peacefully in his sleep at his home in the Bahamas. I was like, wow.
That's the way to go.
That's the way to go.
Right? If I could ever choose.
Yes, Junior, that's the way to go. If you're going to go, you must go peacefully in your sleep in the Bahamas.
Well, he did choose wisely. So, I mean.
Yes, choose wisely. Yes, Junior. Yes.
Okay, so, and then we see Ray Fisher liking this tweet right here of the little boy who was Cyborg.
That is so cool.
That's a badass costume. Look at that.
Heck yeah.
Where do you get that? How do you stick it on his face? That's awesome. So he liked that one.
It lights up even. That's cool.
Yeah. See right here. He said, yeah, Borg Life. Okay. And then there was another one. Hold on. This thing likes to jump to the very top. I don't know why. This is my favorite one. Dave Pena sent me this one. This is by someone named Theo Shantanos. No, have you guys seen this one yet?
That was from a couple years ago. That was from a couple years ago. Yeah, because those are awesome costumes. I don't care. I'll still look at it. I don't care. Yeah,
look at that.
It's the most awesome thing ever.
The wheel drops down.
I know. That's awesome.
Oh, that's so cool.
Imagine if all costumes did this.
Oh my gosh.
There's actually tutorials on YouTube to teach you how to make them.
That's incredible, though. Look at that.
I know, man.
So
I like how they all just stay there too, like
right?
Yeah, they're not like, okay, I'm done. They're just like, yeah, we're rocking this.
Yeah, that's
incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So yeah, I just want to show you guys those. I thought they were pretty cool. And then, guys, if you haven't done so yet, let me share this as well. Check out my good friend. He's here in the chat as well. Krypton Cage.
Well, like me some Krypton Cage for sure. Yeah.
He is a new contributor to Real Anarchy, and he had his first video editorial. The link is here. I'll post the link as well. But he did his first video editorial. It was really cool. Go check him out. Subscribe to his channel on YouTube. It's Krypton Cage. He does some amazing work, man. This guy, he's a good guy. He's a good friend of mine, and definitely check him out. He's doing awesome stuff over there. And like I said,
I think I subscribed to him the one night that we were on together, but I'm just gonna make sure here real quick.
Let me see. And then here's that link to his tweet as well. Nicotina will be forcing his kids to dress as cyborg. Yeah, I know. You gotta go on the page. Dress up.
Ah!
Oh, the Macho Man just realized I was not subscribed to Krypton Caged. I thought I was, but now I am because I just hit the button right there. So hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dig it.
Well, it's funny because, there was an announcement today made by the Culture Nerd. You're kind of telling everybody about all their new members of the Culture Nerd family, and I was one of them. They added me to that, and then Krypton Cage is actually he's a part of Real Anarchy. So I was telling him today, I was like, we're part of two factions. We can't. Are we still friends? Well, we are. We're
great factions.
I know.
Ooh, it sounds like the mega powers might be coming to blows there or something. There might have to get together at WrestleMania. WrestleMania.
We'll
take it down.
Have
a caged match versus Nicotina and the Krypton Caged in a cage. I like that. Yeah.
Krypton Caged in the cage. I like that too.
It sells itself.
Enosh, for those of us who don't know, can you let us in on this little getup that you're wearing? What's going on here?
Well, I guess that would be pretty confusing to you then if you didn't know who I was. This is the Macho Man Randy Savage from back in the WWF days. Oh yeah, this is kind of how he talked. He talked like this, and he said, "Oh yeah," a lot. That's all. Nicotina, you might want to bring up a picture for her, otherwise she's going to be totally confused. I appreciate the fact that Rasha. I appreciate the fact, though, that Rasha brought it up and just didn't think that I was insane or something. But I figured,
she's like, "Damn, you're not tripping right now."
Actually, this was given to me. I gotta say, so I've done this impersonation for quite a while, but on the channel every once in a while I'd bust out with it because it's just a fun thing to do, if you know what I mean. But my good friend Cylon Scotty, who's one of my subscribers and a good buddy, came out here last week with everyone, and we all had a good time, him and Sophie. He brought me this, and this is something kind of special because, well, I'll just take it off and just say the Macho Man was really special to him and his family, and so he blessed me with this. It was actually a box set. Actually, I could just kind of show you that's the Macho Man right there.
Awesome.
Yeah, he was from Spider-Man.
He was Bonesaw in Spider-Man. There you go.
There he is. Oh, that's the Macho Man right there.
Yeah, that's the Macho Man. And so Cylon Scotty brought me this because I've done this character on the show a couple of times on my channel, and he actually brought me this box set. I don't know where the box is here somewhere, but he brought me this whole thing, and it was very special to him. It meant something very special to him because he was going to give it to a family member. And he ended up giving it to me. And oh yeah, Rel is a good friend of my channel as well. He's also a Patreon subscriber. So this is for you, buddy. You came in right at the right time when the Macho Man was starting to bring it down, because we were just talking just now about this guy up in the corner over here, Nicotina, taking on this guy in a cage match, taking on Krypton Cage. And there's his manager right there. You're kind of looking like Mean Gene up there, Brian. I gotta say, with the mustache, kind of looking like Mean Gene Okerlund, if you know what I'm saying.
Mean Gene Okerlund, definitely. I like that.
Oh my gosh,
Cali guy.
My gosh, I'm just noticing it right now. You and I got to do a promo together, man, because the cream rises to the top. Oh yeah, the cream rises to the top. And I gotta say this.
And act all scared.
Yes, if you're gonna be Mean Gene and Nicotina's gonna be a challenger, then like Rasha could be the cream that rises to the top. Yeah, she's like the Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah.
The stream right now. She's got class. Something you could look into, Nicotina. I'm just saying, you could look into getting a little bit more class. Maybe the Culture Nerd will kind of raise your stakes just a little bit. Oh yeah, if you know what I'm saying. Ooh. Dig it. Oh, see how it all comes back around? Because when it goes around, it comes back around. Upside, downside, left side, right side. Doesn't matter. The Macho Man Randy Savage is on point. And tonight I'm on point, and I'm really glad that you guys are watching Suicide Squad. It's about 2:30 in the morning where I am, so I'm probably not going to get to stay for the thing. But, I just wanted to come in here because you sent me something, and I thought, I love that guy. I love that Nicotina guy.
And Geeks Cosmic is going to bounce in and out the entire stream.
That's what he does.
His internet sucks so bad. He hates it so much.
You know what he's going to do? He's going to come in when you need it, and he's going to come in with like an outside interference weapon. Is what he's going to do. He's going to bring you like a bar, like a sucker punch thing that you can like sucker punch everything and go.
What's up, Gavin?
Yeah. What's up, Gavin? Well, it's going to be like a Dusty Rhodes style run-in.
Yeah.
Well, that's a totally different thing. That's like, yeah, baby. Let me tell you something right now. American Dream doth the road doesn't need no outside interference, if you know what I mean. The American Dream doth the road gets its job done right there in the middle of the ring, because the American Dream doth the roads is the common man, baby. The American Dream doth the roads knows how to win a match without having to get the outside interference, if you know what I'm saying, baby. Oh yeah. That's some old school wrestling right there. It's an old school wrestling vibe for you there, baby.
Cool. You are so cute.
Well, thank you, Rasha. I appreciate it. You're not so bad yourself. You're cute too.
No, you guys with all this stuff that you do, all the fun stuff, it's really cool. I love it. I really do.
That's what we try to do. And I loved having you in the stream earlier today, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Because sometimes you gotta lay the smack down too, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, but Rasha was right in there with us. She was in there fighting with us she had our back in the chat, and we had it on the screen, and we were going at it. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you know what I always love? You know what I love is when people like I got a comment.
You want to
on
congratulate me because it's because of R2. Yeah, because of you. Yeah, whatever.
I gotta say, Rasha. So I got a comment on that video just a few minutes ago that somebody says, "You're delusional. You're out of your mind when it comes to Ray Fisher. But there's something about you that I like." And I was like,
"What?"
I was like, "Okay, you stick around. You stick around long enough, you're gonna join the cult." That's what I got.
Animal magnetism.
So you guys, all jokes aside, okay?
Yes.
Tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, this guy right here, take off the mask. There we go. This guy right here, Enosh, will be on the show, on the Nick Casino show at 6:30 with ACS Universe.
Yes.
Enosh will be there with Johnny Pop to go over and talk about their show, 2 Cents on Nonsense. And we're going to really, really go into all that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And he's got some stuff prepped up for it as well. I can't wait. It's going to be a great time. Now, Enosh, I know you have to leave now.
Yes, sir.
Tell them where they can find you.
You could find me at Poindexter Lounge. That's right. Right here on YouTube's. Right here on the YouTubes. You can just punch in Poindexter Lounge, not Point Dexter. Poin. It's Poin. Poindex.
It's not plural either, right?
Yeah, it's not. Nope. Not. There's not multiples. There's just one Poindexter Lounge. It's a place where you and me and all my good friends can get together and talk about the stuff that we love. And then you can also find us on Twitter at Poindexter Lounge with just no E in the middle. Just the X in the middle, and then we're also on Instagram and Facebook. We've got a good Facebook community there too, and that's all under Poindexter Lounge. So,
all right, guys, the link I just put it in the chat one more time. That is the link for the Twitch stream. You guys jump on there now.
Heck yeah.
Poindexter Lounges. Subscribe.
JC. Oh, JC.
Leave Andre alone already. Whatever. No, Joker, he's fine. And I hope you get to stick around and watch the movie too, Joker, because this is gonna be a good one.
Hey, okay, if I wasn't on the East Coast, I would stick around with you guys, in the Midwest or whatever.
Well, I was gonna do this stream earlier in the night, but I had so much stuff going on here at the house. If I would have done that, it would have been all bad. Plus, I have 2 streams to do tomorrow. Because ACS Universe is having his 50th episode stream.
I'm on that. Yep.
And then we have our show as well. So I was like, dude, I can't do anything until late night because my wife would be like, what's going on? Like, nothing. We're remodeling my master bedroom. We're almost done now, but it's been a process. It's been a big process.
It's both the good and bad of having good friends all over the world, right?
Okay. Exactly.
There you go. So we'll keep it positive.
All right, you guys. Everyone on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Enosh.
All
right, we'll see you guys. See you, Rasha.
See ya.
All right, bye-bye.
Guys, the link is in the chat. Please jump over to Twitch and stay with us. We're going to watch Suicide Squad. There's 36 people in the chat. Jump on over right now. Let's do this. And also tweet out that link to Twitch. Let everybody know where to go. We're going to watch Suicide Squad right now. So here we go, guys. I'm ending the stream on YouTube right now. You guys, everyone on YouTube, thanks for watching. We'll see you on Twitch.